This is making my life matter. I'll take my earbuds out. I always forget. I have not posted a video in, I honestly don't even know how many weeks. I feel like it's been a month. Just to recap, my start weight was 265. I did get down to 255. But I had a couple deaths in the family. My aunt died of cancer. She finally succumbed to that. And I say finally because it's so much better than what was happening to her, which was pretty much starving to death. And then I found out that my nephew in the Philippines had also passed away, and I did not know because I don't go on Facebook, and it was posted on Facebook, but I didn't see that. So I found out that he had died the same time I found out my aunt passed away. And that also brought up a lot of stuff about my dad that passed away May 2018. I honestly don't remember what day, but it was before my birthday, which is 28. Which definitely threw me into a long fit of depression again. I'm constantly in and out of depression. But that gave me an excuse to dwell in it even more. And while people do need to grieve, I just kind of went, I don't know. Even now, like, talking to people, like, what's wrong? I mean, fuck life. Like, you know, why am I gonna worry about losing weight if I'm worried about life? Well, that's my thought in a depressive state, and a lot of people, I'm sure, can relate to that, because I pretty much immediately started eating crap again. Not that I was eating very healthily before, but at least I was eating more vegetables, salads. Then I went right back into, like, eating pizza, wings, burgers, late at night, 4 or 5 meals a day. I know I can't be the only one with this problem, but I'll go ahead and what's the word I'm looking for? Confess. In one day, I spent $100 on food for myself. I didn't eat it all that day. I ate a majority of it that day. But yeah, spending $100 on, you know, calling places and getting pizza or hot wings, or, you know, Uber Eats, just having food delivered to me while I'm in my depressed state where I don't want to leave the house. But, you know, I could just call and have it delivered to my front door where I don't even have to wear a bra. That's just being real. If I don't have to leave the house and wear a bra, it's a good day. No, not really, but you know, you get what I mean. I had access to food. I had money because I was still going to work. I had access to food. All I wanted to do is feed my stomach because I don't know. I don't necessarily want to say I want to feed my stomach because I was feeling the hole in my heart. It's not even that. It's comfort eating, you know, comfort food. Pizza's comfort food for, I'm sure, a lot of people. It doesn't all have to be like turkey and stuff and being comfort food, or mac and cheese. Granted, I ate a lot of mac and cheese because I do love mac and cheese. But I mean, it's just a lot of things. So I wanted to give an update that's what happened and why I haven't uploaded, because even now my thought process is, what's the point? But I know I need to pick myself up out of this situation, because it's just gonna keep being put off for longer and longer and longer, and that serves absolutely no purpose to anyone. And even saying that, honestly, I've been listening to a lot of Tony Robbins motivational videos on YouTube. I recommend them because he makes a lot of sense. Tony Robbins and Les Brown, Law of Attraction coaching, which I do recommend. That actually helped me a lot after my last relationship, and I just felt really motivated, and then it did drop off for me. I'm an instant gratification girl. I stayed strong for maybe 3 weeks, and then I wasn't getting results like I was expecting. So then that doubt crept into my mind, and it's kind of like, oh, well, nothing's happening, therefore nothing's happening. But in Law of Attraction, they even say nothing is ever not happening. You know, there's always movement. Something's always happening. You just may not see it. But anyways, I got to the point where I was like, oh, well, nothing's happening. It must not be working. Screw it. And then I found out about the deaths, and then it was like this spiraling dark hole of fuck life. Life is pointless. Why don't I just die? I mean, I wasn't suicidal. At that point, though, when it was very fresh, I would be driving in my car and think, if I got in a car wreck and died instantly, that wouldn't be that bad. You know, not like, oh, I want to leave my family and I want to leave them with heartbreak. When you're in that depressive state, you don't think about that. You're just kind of like, what's the fastest way out? And for me, a lot of it happened when I was driving. Oh, well, I could just go find a cliff and drive off of it, and then there I go. Or I could go hit this lamppost or hit this tree, and then, you know, hopefully I'll die instantly, and hopefully I won't just break my hip and my legs and have to spend years in the hospital or bedridden, you know. The hopeful thing, the good thing that would come from that, if I was to have caused a car wreck, would be to die instantly. But anyways, I don't know why I'm talking so much about the depression part of it, but I'm sure a lot of people can relate. But yeah, I've been listening to, really just the past 2 days, been listening to Tony Robbins motivational speaking on YouTube. You could just like look up Law of Attraction coaching. There's a lot of people that do it, but Tony Robbins, I'd heard the name before when I was younger, but just recently I'm like, oh, that's who that guy is. And I don't know his whole story. He looks like he was an athlete when he was younger and now does motivational speaking, but I don't know if that's actually true. He just looks that way. But yeah, look him up, listen to him if you're having issues, because I've been like listening to back videos, and what he says makes sense. And pretty much the past 2 weeks, I've been wanting to get back in, and just, 2 days go by and nothing happens in my life. I don't change how I'm acting or thinking, even though I'm like, I really wish I could, or I want to be more positive, but then I don't end up, going that route. Excuse me. So yeah, I've been wanting to for like the past 2 weeks. And just the past 2 days, I literally just stumbled upon one of his videos where he was like on some morning talk show, going over, he had 4 women up there, and he was like, all right, got 5 minutes to go over everything. And he heard what the women wanted, and then he kind of went over how they could achieve what they wanted. It'll take more than 5 minutes, but if you do the certain things that he says, I can see a change happening. And that's another reason why I want to get back into it, because, and I'm like 99.98% sure I gained the 10 pounds I had lost back. I did not weigh myself today or yesterday. I haven't weighed myself since I weighed myself when I had lost the 10 pounds and was 255. So I have no idea how much I weigh. I will try and weigh myself tomorrow in the morning, but may not happen until this weekend. I did not forget about the challenge. I definitely still want to do that, but I might do something else to ease me in, because I'm still low energy. Depression, makes you just be like, and you have low energy. So I want to do something that I could ease into. Simply going on a walk. Also, I've begun, granted I didn't take it this morning, I have bought some vitamins. I got like vitamin B complex, or it's worded something like that, but vitamin B or B12 in general is good for energy. And St. John's wort, I had never heard of it before. I knew it was like an herb. But I was looking at DIYs. I don't remember which DIY. But I was looking at a DIY, and they brought it up and said like it was good for lifting mood, for depression, a natural remedy. So I went and got a bottle from Walmart of St. John's wort capsules, and I've taken those the past 2 days, except for today. And honestly, I'm sorry I didn't read the packaging, so I don't know if I should take it in the morning or at night. I took it in the morning. But yeah, just wanted to give that update, and I will start updating more, because I want to see this grow, and it gives me accountability, and I can't put my accountability on other people. I would try and get my friends to be accountable for me. So even with starting this channel, it was just gonna be like a video journal. I was even like gonna leave all the videos on private until I actually lost the weight and then be like, look at my progress. But fuck it, you know, y'all can watch me as I go. I will say what I can as I'm dealing with this weight loss and the depression of my dad, my aunt, and my nephew passing away. And I just hope to break the cycle that no one else does. They tend to come in threes. Or at least that's what happened recently. My mom, 2 of her friends lost their husband, and then my mom lost hers. Who'd have thought, you know? So then that would leave my aunt, nephew, hopefully no one else. You know, for me, that is the 3, my dad, aunt, and nephew. So, yeah. Alright, sorry for the awkwardness, I guess. You'll hear from me again, definitely, because I'm just gonna hold myself accountable and do this. I probably won't do the, like, shooting of my workout, because I would feel weird about that. But I have no problem doing the workout and then, like, doing a video afterward, like, whoo, that was such a good workout. Or even the next day, like, yeah, last night I did such and such. But like I said, I'm more than likely just gonna start out with walking. Just get to moving. I need to. Instead of just sitting in this slumped state. So, get enlightened. Get happy. Be alive. Get living. I mean, I don't even know what else to say. It's never the end. Like, even if you feel like living is not worth living, I don't want to word it and people will be like, oh, well, okay, I'll just off myself. Just don't. Trust me, I've been there. And even nowadays, I'm 29, I still feel that way. And I still feel like the depressed, neglected child that I felt like when I was younger. And that's another thing I'm trying to overcome. Going from that childhood state of being unloved, to switching over to an adult state where I don't need someone else to love me because I love myself more than anyone else could. And that's where I'm trying to get at. So, if I'm not there yet, I'm not. But if I have to say, leave this video off with anything, it's turned more into a motivational kind of video for depression, even with a life update. But if I have to say anything at the end of this video, is don't rely on anyone else to love you more than you could ever love yourself. Only you, I feel like, only you can love yourself fully. And if you don't love yourself fully, change it. What don't you love about yourself? Change it. What do you love about yourself? Enhance it. And I'm doing that myself. What I love about myself, I make people feel good. I'm a funny person. I don't know. I'm just hilarious. You couldn't tell now. What I don't like about myself, I'm lazy. I give in to myself. That's why I eat what I want, because I'm like, oh, well, my logic, I didn't have it as a kid, I'll have it now. No, that's not how it goes. Yes, we will take this road together. I'll be here and I will be back. And happy belated Halloween or Samhain for anyone else. Yeah. Thank you for watching me make my life matter, and have a good rest of your day. Bye.